Just making sure things are getting live. And I also want to mess with my light. This right now is the night setting. This is sunny. That's sunny? Oh, I see. Okay, I see what they're going for. They're going for like a blue sky, and there's a yellow bar that's traveling across it. It's kind of dumb, though. This is leisure. Ooh. That doesn't feel very leisurely. I don't know. Party. That's pretty party. I don't know if I'm feeling it. This is release, and there's a picture of a person dancing. None of it shows up that well on the camera. This choice really doesn't matter. Oh, this one is dating. Ooh. Nah, I'm okay. Heartbeat? Meh. Science fiction. Yeah, just dark blue. Sports. Oh, this one has something going on. I can make it slow. Let's make it slow. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Oh, the music is way too loud. Sorry. Wow, this song, it's all over the place. I think it's at a better level now. Okay. I think the start for today is going to be on my scientific computing homework. I'm kind of stuck on it, though. I shouldn't have started the stream when I'm stuck on a problem, but I did it. So here we are. What is my actual error? So I'm not using solve IVP correctly. And I never really used solve IVP in this context, and I'm kind of confused on how I'm supposed to use it, to be honest. I also wish I could collapse sections of code that I don't need to look at. Probably is a way to do that. Generate code. Is this AI? Oh, it probably is. Oh, it might not be. It doesn't matter. What is peak? Why is it even scrolling up in the first place? Not that window. Let's look at the solve IVP documentation. Oh, god damn it. I'm going to do that so much. I don't even need my pen right now. Let me just put it off to the side. I hate it when the Python documentation takes forever. It does this to me sometimes, despite me. Why are you orange now? And you're purple? Can't have this. It's too colorful. It's dreamland. Put you on slow. Eh. It's dreamlike. Very different from the dreamland. Sure. Actually, wait. What's Blossom? It's kind of too much activity. Ooh, candy. That's like pastel colors. Oh, hey, there's Solve IVP. You know, okay, we'll do candy. Why not? Candy is good. So function t-span initial value. So the thing that I think is being weird is that I'm trying to pass an entire vector in for y0. But it's only one equation. Should it be? I guess it's many. Ooh. Uh. It's kind of weird. I don't fully understand what I'm doing. Actually, so that being an array isn't bad. Am I matching? Well, I'm not doing that. Never mind. And so why are you complaining? Unhashable type. Does it not like putting an array inside of a tuple? Well, these are matrices also. Could that be it? What if I just try to print that? Does... Ooh. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, so Python is fine. The tuple that contains, like, matrices and arrays and stuff. I wish it was a little more specific. RHS Funk is right here. Hmm. What if I just try to Google it? Has someone else tried to do the exact same thing as me? Hmm. Wait. Okay, I think I hallucinated for some reason. I thought I saw Chuck Norris written somewhere on this. I think I'm just going crazy though. You can pass. What? Shouldn't this be only two things? Debugging is not a game of darts where you threw a whole lot of things at the problem in hopes of hitting the target. This is a terribly written sentence, but that's what usually debugging ends up being. Like, if you don't know what's wrong, what else can you do? What is a dir again? Shouldn't that be psi or omega? I think, okay, a dir is just the container for whatever my answer will be for that part of the question. It's going to be omega, I think. Why am I using a down here though? Shouldn't I be using omega? And then I use a dir at the end? I think that was my plan. I should be using omega dir. Is that my issue? Oh no. Uh I think this is what I meant to do. I don't know if that was really the problem. Instead of curiosity, do you complete even one? Like, do you do the first iteration at least? You sure don't. Wait, what? No. We don't want to. Oh my god. No, sorry. Uh, I remember what a dir is now. A dir is psi. Which maybe I should change that because. Wait. Then yeah, that should go back to being Wait. Yes. Okay. I don't remember if that's how I had it the first time. I am setting the first row of Megadur up here. I should really call it Psi, because I already got confused once on what that was. Okay. Because Psi is the thing that we're actually interested in. That's a streamlined function. Hmm. Hey, JC. Hey, Rex. Hope we both are doing well. Congrats on the first. Downloaded Unreal Engine. Ooh. What are you planning to make? Dream Crusher? That I mean that there's still like 2 weeks. Like that's still enough time to like make a base and for it to like get wiped. Especially people are gonna be like taking their gear out and spending it. You have some meta-human assets. Gonna import them first. Ooh, okay. A mega base. We're gonna make a mega base. We're gonna make our own like custom city. T-span looks okay. Yeah, like we should make the base just outside of whatever the hell the name of that town is, but build our buildings even bigger than those apartments. I'm so confused why this is angry at me. Okay, let's just... If I make this into a 1, just randomly, well, let me cut it and then make it a 1. Are you happy now? You're not happy. But I do get a different error message. Okay. So if I make... Do you run if I make all of you into regular things? What do you think is... What? Build on the east of where you moved? So much land space your ancestors would... I mean, I hope someone else used to own that space first, and that we then bought it from them for like a bead or something. That's what will really make me proud. Ben, how's it going, dude? Okay, yeah. This freaking like, why does it think I'm giving it a method? Uh, so far it's not going. I've been struggling to call this function the way that it wants me to do it. It's supposed to solve a differential equation, but it like the equation I'm trying to make it solve is really weird, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, what if I maybe it needs to be told that these are args. Oh, well, okay, that's gonna happen. This is so annoying. Okay, that's progress. Wait, it actually... Oh, I just need to tell those... I fucking hate Python, man. For some reason, it thought this argument was something else. I just need to tell it that it was the args and not... Okay. Do I need NumPy? I am using NumPy also. Actually, yeah, I'm using NumPy's or NumPy arrays for some of these things. NumPy can't do differential equations though. That's coming from SciPy. So why am I getting 3 solutions back? Why 3 is weird. Which one do I want? Maybe we need to print. Because I didn't think this would have 3. What, 3 columns? I only have 1. These all look different. Print omega dir dot shape. Senpai? I do. Oh, no, never mind. Or is it? Wait, print sol.t. How many times is this doing it? These are at different times. Aha, okay, that's why. Okay. I get it. So we want the last column and all the rows. Are you gonna run now, or are you gonna complain more? Okay, it didn't complain. That is excellent news. So, what am I doing? I guess I just did part 1 of part A. So we need to time this. And I'd never timed something in Python before. Python time process. Process time, same thing. Tick, talk minus tick. Okay, well that's pretty easy. Is that... One second, let me look at a different example we were given in class. Tick, perf counter. Perf counter. Okay. That works. Tick equals time dot perf counter. Talk equals time dot perf counter. Bam. Print direct solve method time talk minus tick. Two somethings. These milliseconds? Regular seconds? God, anything involving time with programming is always the worst. Perf. Fractional seconds? I assume that's just a second then. Okay. Seconds. Seconds. Okay, so now we need to do the same thing, but with a different method. We need to do LU decomposition. Do they tell us how to do that? Oops. SPLU, is that solving with it, or does that get us the LU decomposition? SciPy SPLU. Oh wait, I looked this up. Oh no. When I looked this up the other day, it didn't exist, I thought. I don't know what I looked at that didn't exist. And it's taking forever. Ugh. I hate it when it takes forever to load. Hmm. I assume it's gonna actually solve it. Let me do we have a code sample for getting LU decomposition? I'm looking at this off screen. I don't think we do. Oh wait, but maybe. Uh, we were provided some slides too. SPLU. Dot solve. What? I don't know. That one, it's still loading. Ugh. Okay. What if I think if I start typing it into VS Code, it'll give me the documentation inside here. So we want SPLA. Oh, that SPLA is the thing that didn't exist. SPLA dot SPLU documentation. Okay. Sparse matrix to factorize. Okay. What do you return also permutation? Do I need to deal with that? Oh, so does it? Oh, do I not even need to worry about that? Is it? Wow, if this just does it all for me, that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing as this, but instead of this line, oh, that's annoying. Oh no, I'm getting a sparse matrix for A. Okay, no, that's fine. Zach, happy Thursday. ALU is equal to SPLA SPLU of A. How goes the ODEs? Oh, these are no mere ODEs. This is Navier-Stokes with finite difference method, I guess. So there's a linear algebra involved here. But yeah, so I think I just got one solution. I don't know how to visualize it yet. I haven't gotten that far, but I think I've gotten one solution of it with a finite difference. And we're seeing if we can make that faster using LU decomposition. Hey, color cone. Bumb. I love latex was keeping me safe, AOB. Thank you. Thank you, color cone. You never forget. Yeah, the latex for me is just gonna be a punishment if I get stuck on this for too long. That's for my complex analysis homework. I think I've solved it all with scratch work, and I just need to like type it up. There was an annoying thing where they told us to take the inverse Laplace transform of the product of two Laplace transforms, or at least that's how the wording made it sound. But like, it's so much easier to take the Laplace transform of the convolution, and so I did that instead, because I have no clue how you do the other direction. I know, Zach. It's even worse because this is what I wrote. The actual problem didn't even present it like that. But for this, it actually felt more clear to me. I don't know. I did realize that this is less clear, where you can't tell anymore if it's a product of two integrals or an iterated integral. And it's actually kind of misleading here because the steps here make it look like it's a product of two integrals when it's not. But I don't know, when t's and tau's are here, and I don't know, it just felt more clear to have the physics convention. That's why you don't like it. That's very fair. I mean, I could rewrite it and just use brackets too or something. Just don't swap my that I'm not in danger of. It was kind of funny for wait, what class is it for? Boy. I don't usually do it, but for this integral, it just felt right. Sue me. I usually don't like it though. What class was it for? I need to see. Oops. The horror, the shock. If I can find it, I'll show you something that is equally as bad. Oh yeah, okay. This brought me back to trying to self-study general relativity. It's actually for this class with the PDEs. It's past Halloween, yeah. We were learning about the, I don't know if it'll show up well, but the method of lines right here. You can maybe just barely see. Space is on the horizontal axis. Time is on the vertical axis. It's not really getting in focus, unfortunately. But like, oh man, that's actually okay. I mean, for this, it actually it makes it clear. But that's just it's so unusual to do that. It made me laugh. Outside of general relativity, at least. You know, even Darth Vader got redeemed because he wrote int FDX. As you labeled your axes, that labeling axes becomes so much more important the weirder the stuff that you're doing. I don't know, like, okay, let's do it side by side here, because this article, it just looks better to me with this notation. But let's actually write this. Okay, original. What? dt d tau. Like this just looks stupid to me. I don't know. I guess it would look less stupid if I brought the e inside of the next integral. But for how the calculations go, like later on in the problem, I think it's actually kind of helpful. But I assume I'm gonna have a lawyer show up on my door, notify me that I'm being sued, so that's okay. So yeah, I'll have to LaTeX up. Actually, just it's a PDE bonanza into my classes. So we did a Laplace equation question, and then we did a wave equation question that I'm gonna have to type up at some point. But I'm planning to save that if I get bored or get stuck on coding. What am I getting arrested for? For putting the differential at the start of the integral, Obi. I don't think we've done that in class. I'm trying to think if we have. It'd be funny if I got like marked off points. I was thinking that I should note that I'm using that convention. That might be worth doing. How do you even call this? Is it actually called like, I guess you call that a differential. No, you know, people know about this convention, right? You don't need to explain it. Closing parentheses before. Wait, what? No, it was like having an integral dt, and then here's the actual thing that you're integrating, plus all of this. So like, this is not the product of two integrals. This is, okay, damn it. I should actually, you know, I'm questioning this decision now. It really does look like the product of two integrals now, and I can't unsee it. They're like parentheticals. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. All right. I'm actually. I think I'm coming back to the light side here. Um. We interchange the order. Wait, what? No, I did this. dt goes here. Yeah, that makes sense. dt. God, this is laggy. Okay. Did I get them all? D tau dt, dt d tau, dt d tau, du d tau. Oh no, got a straight d tau there. All right, there we go. My differentials are at the end again. Oh shoot, color cone. Sorry, I saw you type that, but I forgot to ask you why. You're disappointed about your PDE class. The course abstract was advising Sobolev spaces and elliptic theory. The course ended up being a very basic course. Oh no. That sucks. On the bright side, this documentation page finally loaded. I don't think I really need it now, though. Okay, so ALU, is it dot solve? You're not complaining, but I don't think this exists. Or does it? Let's try it. So now we're working with psi LU. Actually, we can do tick and talk again. Tick equals time dot perf counter. Ooh, I almost spelled a very different word. I almost spelled counter, but without the O. Why is my chat reconnecting? Oh, okay, I'm back. See, that's annoying. So I missed Color Cone's message. I can read it in the chat box up there, but it's not in my chat window. It's more like doing the prerequisite courses over again. Oh, that's annoying. Much more acceptable where I am. Oh, that's fair. I mean, I don't really care much about it personally, but no, I did see the happy Roblox birthday. Everyone calling each other cunty. I don't know why I'm avoiding the word. I don't mind. Uh, saying it like personally. Oh, we need should we include this in the computation time? I think we should. Omega LU NP dot zeros psi LU dot shape. And then we need to get the initial condition 0 colon np dot exp. Why am I typing this when I could copy paste? Okay. Hopefully not get destroyed in the seminar course on PDE next semester. The theory of PDE seems very difficult. Okay. This is gonna be very similar. Alice Beach, hello, welcome in. Omega LU, psi LU, Omega LU. Ooh, this line needs to be a little bit different. You are going to be a dot solve Omega LU. Yeah, what's the problem, Alice? Do I know my classes? Yes. I'm doing advanced ODEs, which is like asymptotic valuation of integrals and maybe chaos and other stuff that I don't remember. I'm doing mathematical analysis in biology, and I'm doing what did they call it? It was like data. I can find it. 1 second. UW courses. 2 over n equals 8n equals something? Do you have to solve that for n at Alice? There you go. Computational methods for data analysis, which is time series analysis, spectral analysis, filtering methods, principal component analysis, orthogonal mode decomposition, image processing, and compression. Honestly, I was a little bit disappointed. Like there wasn't a big variety in courses being offered, and I looked for courses outside of the department, but there wasn't anything that I felt like I was interested in and that I could actually do. So, okay, so Alice, where's my pen? So you have 2 over n equals 8n, and you just need to know what n equals. You did do an extra like blank there, but I assume we just have to solve this equation for n. So yeah, okay, cool. Let me just get this onto a blank page so it's not distracting other math here. So we have n's in 2 spots here, and the n in the denominator is kind of annoying. I'd like for n not to be in the denominator. And so the way that we deal with that is we multiply each side through by an n, because we're allowed to do that. The point being that this n cancels with that n. So on the left side, we just get 2. And on the right side, the n's multiply, so we get 8n squared. Mateo, yeah, sure. Feel free to put your question in chat. Now, to isolate the n, I want to divide out this 8. So I'll do that. That makes no sense. Let me back up. So I assume the thing, like this step right here is what doesn't make sense. So your 4th grade. Okay. Let me slow down and explain that then. What course am I looking forward to the most? I'm not super excited. Like, I'm always interested to learn more about like mathematical biology. but I don't know. I'm not feeling as psyched for my classes next quarter as I was for this quarter. Does n equal 16? No, it's going to be a fraction. Okay, so instead of n's, let me just have like a random number. If I have 3 divided by 4 times 4, the thing that I did and what is okay to do is that if it's a 4 on top and bottom, you can do what's called canceling. But instead of me just going straight to that, let me show you why. So if you want to do a fraction times a number, the way you do that is we should write 4 as a fraction, because that'll make this next part simpler. So 4 is the same thing as 4 divided by 1. And then when you multiply 2 fractions together, you multiply across the top and across the bottom. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 1 is 4. So the answer that we get here is 12 over 4. And that's valid, like, as an answer, but usually teachers don't want this. They want you to do what's called simplifying the fraction. And in this case, like, we could really just do division. Like, 4 goes into 12. Mateo. Oh, so are you asking if that sequence converges? Or you don't use the ratio test for sequences, though. I'm not sure I understand you, what you're trying to do with that. Or maybe do you have the series and you need to say if it converges or not? That looks very difficult. uh 2 divided by n, which equals 8. Oh, so was the question wrong? So this is a quicker question to solve here. We still have the same issue where we need to divide or multiply by n. Okay, Mateo, but I'm confused because the ratio test doesn't apply to series or to sequences or the root test, I don't think. So yeah, Alice, so if this problem said we still need to do the same thing. And so the reason it's okay to do this is sorry, my explanation down here was just kind of not going the direction that I wanted it to go. Let me actually back up. So sorry, I should be using that for multiplication. And So I said earlier 3 times 4 is 12, and it is, but I think I'd rather keep it as 3 times 4. Because we can do a little trick here, which is... So n equals 16 won't be right. That's a good thought. But if n equals 16, we would have 2 over 16 equals 8. And there's just no way that this is true. You can plug that into a calculator if you want to, but that's going to be like point something. Mateo, I'll Google it. Oh, you're leaving, Alice? Okay. I'll see you later then. Feel free to come back if you want to talk about that problem again. Does the ratio test work the same for sequences then? Is that what this page is saying? I guess. Okay. I'm just going to assume that the ratio test holds for sequences too. Oh, I guess that's a fair point. Color cone. Well, how the hell do you simplify this? I guess we actually could get a cancellation here. Just not entirely. Mateo did say that the root test is also allowed. I don't imagine the root test is helpful, though. Yeah, Obi, that seems like a good idea. So like this would simplify to like 2 to the n plus 1. I guess I don't know what to do with this. Hey, Poingallis. Some number of numbers from the n factorial sequence overlap with the n+1 sequence. Right. Hey, Mo. That's funny. I guess we'll still have one power of them left over. Um... Oh. No, wait, so... So we still have... Okay, okay. Right. Because the thing that I wasn't seeing is that that's the same thing as n+1 factorial times n+1 factorial to the 2 to the n. And so we'd have an n+1 factorial and from here and an n+1 to the 2 to the n. I think. Seeing better? Oh, okay. This one. Oh, wait. That's a squared. No, it's not. Wait. Ah, the +1 is up in there. Never mind, what I did is wrong. Or at least it's... What I wrote would be 2 to the n +1. But the +1 is up in that exponent. Um... Like that is what you want? Oh, well, yeah. This feels like a number theory thing. Like that feels like a something that can simplify. But if k equals 2 to the n and n equals log k. We could. I don't see what that's going to do for us. Hi, Phobos. 2 to the n+1 is equal... Oh! Ha! That makes perfect sense, Poingallis. 2 is just a great number. This... I can't simplify. I just want to focus on this piece first. And then factorial doesn't have any nice properties, does it? Like, I don't think we can say anything about AB factorial or about A plus B factorial. I was hoping to do some trickery on that 2n plus 1. I don't think we have any, though. My idea for simplifying it was just to write it like this. I guess there's 2 to the n many of these numbers. Yeah, true. We could go in like ascending order. What do you do with this? This sure seems like it's going to diverge. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't see anything else that we can like cancel, possibly. Can we claim n factorial is greater? Well, certainly n is going to infinity, so that's got to be true for some n. That kind of feeling is why I was saying it looks like it's diverging. But I kind of was hesitant because it did come from a factorial. We just kind of simplified it out. But I guess we could say this is like asymptotic to like just like the leading coefficients, I guess. Because we know how many there are. That seems reasonable, Plangalis. Can Desmos handle a sequence like this? Or Wolfram, maybe? We'll try Desmos first. I assume Desmos will know to just use the gamma function. That does not look convergent. Did I type it in right? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think we can, Mateo. Because I think this thing is going to diverge. So we want a lower, or I always get confused. So we want to say this is greater than or equal to something else that we know goes to infinity, right? And so if we want to name something smaller, we want a bigger denominator. Yeah, right. Okay. So I think the bound that you put is perfect, Mateo. And n factorial wins the day here. Even without the 2 to the n. See, Mateo, I think that's how you do it. Oh, famished. You were streaming? Thank you for the raid. What were you working on? For anyone who doesn't know, Famous streams. Seen him playing games and just doing his co-working thing. It looks like you were co-working. If you won't put it there, and I'll see if I have an idea. I kind of need to get back to doing what I was doing before, though, Mateo. If I think I can do it quickly, I'll do it. But a 4-minute stream. Oh, that happens. I'd be feel more rested to tomorrow. Yes, sorry, Mateo. I'm working on homework right now at the same time, so it would be nice to get this done. Also, it does not like solve. They're helping you though? Oh, awesome. Stayed until 4 a.m.? Oh my god. I was up till 1 last night just because I got distracted doing something. Sometimes it depends on the situation. That's fair. Streaming for me isn't a way to get things done, usually. Object which has a solve method. I feel like this should just work. Do I do hackathons? I have done, I think, 2 hackathons back when I was in college. I have not done a hackathon in like 8 years or something though, and I never taken them that seriously either. They're pretty cool though. Like I love the idea of them. How am I supposed to use the thing that's returning then? Like I feel like this should just work. Oh, I was showing the wrong window. I'll come back to this one anyway. Yeah. Excuse me. B equals SPLUA B dot solve X. When I come over here, you dare complain about it? Oh, hot. ALU. All right, you had a reasonable complaint. I take it back. Uh, Whoa, LU was so much faster. What the hell? You think they seem cool, but you don't know how to code? Oh, well, if you learn how, you definitely should. Like, those are really good experiences. Why did it throw this warning at me? SPLU converted its input to CSC format. Do I need to care about that? I don't care about it. Should I though? Also, wait. Direct solve took 3 seconds here in 1 point. What the hell? Why did it take longer? Why is it? What? That must just have with my computer. It's because I'm streaming, maybe. That's weirdly inconsistent. It would matter if you had really big data and did this process routinely. You'd start with a non-sparse matrix instead of a sparse one for the efficiency. That's fair. I don't know the difference between all these formats. I made them CSR because a coding sample we were given made them CSR. I don't know. Were we given any direction? I don't think we were. Use sparse matrices. No? Yeah. Yeah, LU decomposition seems like that's where it's at. Against all odds, I think we've actually done part A. Which I didn't expect to actually accomplish. The homework for this class has been real long and stressful. But I guess once we broke through and did the first piece, the next piece got a lot easier. And this might be just as easy still, because we're just going to mix up the method for one piece. So instead of doing LU decomposition, we're going to do these iterative methods that I think are supposed to be even faster than LU decomposition. For the first few times solving the stream function equations, keep track of the residual as a function of the number of iterations needed to converge to the solution. I have no clue what that means. The residual? The residual of what? Let's look up Bic G Stab. Very violent sounding method name. Bic G Stab. Come on. It's gonna... I'm too impatient for it to take forever for these stupid pages to load. SciPy GMRE. Or GMRes. Alright, get both... Oh, hey, this one loaded first. The other one is still working. Adjust the tolerance settings to be consistent with your accuracy in the time stepping. Well, I'm not setting an accuracy in the time stepping, so... They tell us not to set an accuracy, I don't think. I think. Where do they tell us to do that? Here we go. No? Oh, hey. Use no set tolerances for A1 and A2. So what? I guess we need to find out the defaults. Really? Why do you bring me to the old version? I waited all that time just to see the documentation for the old one. Okay, thank you. SciPy solve IVP. I spent so much time looking at this page, this quarter. R-toll, A-toll. 1E minus 3, 1E minus 6. Ooh. Okay. Why are you 0 by default? I assume we want to make those match, so. Dude, why does this suck? Oh my god. Okay. Um Doing big G stab first. Right? Yeah. Do we have that imported directly? We do. Big G stab. Dang it. Oh, no breakpoint. It's np dot zeros. And then we need to change this to big G stab. Nope, wait. Not this. Big G stab. Show me the documentation. No. Documentation, please. Thank you. So we need to set toll and atoll. What were the defaults again? One E3 for relative, one E6 for absolute. 1E minus 3. Hopefully, this is good. Weirds me out that that's toll and not our toll. Oh wait, it should be our toll. Ah. Okay, and then big G stab. 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 Those. That's not what I want. Do you complain? Really? That's so weird. Because this documentation, is it old? I wonder if that got changed. I may never know because the website loads like shit. Wait. I want to know more about you, parameter. I guess I'm just gonna guess that that's toll. Oh. Uh, what does this return? Do I need to do .x? Then? .x. .x. Bruh. Scorpra. How's it going? It's been a minute. Why does... That's so suspicious. The method I have doesn't seem to match the method online. Not NumPy. Yeah. What have you been playing? Can I type it in here? Nope. Can I type it in here? Question mark? Battlefield 6 Arc Raiders? Noish, noish. Let me go over here. Is this the issue? Um, 1.16. That seems like an issue. Uh, How do I make that update? Dude, I'm so ignorant when it comes to stuff like this. Um, this is it's running in my Ubuntu. Um, but it's through Anaconda. Uh, I can I do it from inside here? All extensions are up to date. Um, oh my God, okay. You won't be able to see it, but I'm gonna try to figure out how to update my Anaconda in a command line. Wait, maybe I did it. It's working. Actually, I'm gonna restart my VS Code. The following package will be superseded by a higher priority channel. Sure. Updating. Just give me a minute. Can I show this? Uh, it's just a black screen. That's lame. I can't show then, I guess. It's not easily. It looks really cool. I feel like a hacker right now. Just like a whole table of things that are getting updated at the same time. Using a command line in general, like, is good to feel like a hacker. I just I don't feel like a hacker because I need to Google literally everything that I do with it. Um, We're making way better progress on this than I thought we would. This homework is so far it hasn't been as bad as I thought. Once I got over the initial setup. Ooh, is it done? Oh, it's working. Okay, I need to fix this. Like, actually, I shouldn't do it on stream, but like, my hotkey to mute my mic is Control Numpad 1, and on Firefox that makes you switch to the first tab for some reason. That's why my YouTube screen keeps like flashing. Oh, I think it's done. Let's go back to VS Code. How you feeling now? Oop, let me show it. It's still thinking. Uh, I'm still on DayZ. Hey, we're up to date. My friends convinced me to go to a low pop official server and try to make a base. We haven't had much progress though, and they just announced that there's gonna be a wipe in 2 weeks for the new patch. So I don't know if they're gonna want to like stick with it or not. Um, I was into RuneScape, back into old school RuneScape for a month, and I think I'm gonna buy another month of a membership, probably in like a few weeks. FA, I know. I just I ruin everything. I told the devs to schedule the patch. That's true, Jed. That's just like it's learning a whole new thing. Um, can we put this back to Artol now? Learning new things should come naturally to me. Okay, so it's not completely about Artol now. That's good. That's true, FA. I have a reputation to uphold. Everyone thinks of me as like an elite DayZ player that's really amazing at the game. So I really just can't afford to play with you because everyone's gonna figure out that I'm actually just number two. But no, I was gonna message you today, but admit it on camera. um, This is kind of a heavy week for me for homework. This thing I'm working on right now is kind of like big and scary. I'm making pretty good progress on it though. So if you're around like tomorrow night, I should have time to play if you want. The mighty have fallen. Yeah. You okay. Sounds good. I might be around on Saturday too. Okay, so Setting an array element with a sequence. The requested array would exceed the maximum number of dimension of 1. What is this thing returning? You made black tea decaf. Nice. That sounds good. I was at a cafe 2 days ago on Tuesday. And I'd already had coffee though, so I just got white ginger lemon tea. And it's not taste like lemon or ginger at all, and I was kind of like disappointed. Can't be drinking coffee when I'm tired. Yeah, like I agree. Like coffee is an replacement for sleep. Why would you give me an array like this? What the? Or it's a tuple. So wait, do I want .x? I should have gotten rid of the print. So yeah, I don't like drinking coffee when I'm tired, because I feel like it's like you if you're tired you should just sleep. You shouldn't drink coffee. You usually like there's some exceptions in life, like if you're on like a road trip and like you can't just stop and rest until you get to your like destination, then yeah, drink some coffee. But I should be able to just do .x. I'm sorry, but we can do 0. I don't know why I'm apologizing to Python. Fuck you, Python. Okay, it worked. And it was longer. Whoa, why is that 5 seconds now? Direct solve was all over the place. So drinking the first thing when I wake up because it helps me get working and create Dawn AI, Zach AI, and Pen AI. There you go. So now I do the same thing with GMRes. What do you want to tell me about GMRes? What secrets do you hold? I think it's gonna be the exact same thing, just a new name. Why do you have a slash there? No slashes allowed. Okay. Is that everything that I need to do for GMRes? Let's find out. Oh, my computer's working. It's not happy. Tomorrow gonna finish up programming courses and move on to Godot? Yeah, I've heard that too. Oh my god, 19 seconds? What the hell? That is wild. Why is it so terrible? What is GMRes good for? Generalized minimal residual. Give me applying the stuff I need to... I read to real world stuff. Yeah. Godot is good to know. I think it's pretty popular. Oh, I'm supposed to keep track of residuals. Uh... They're not really checking if I do, but... Do they tell me the residual? Hey, Koshi Surface. Welcome in. Keep track of the residual as a function? I don't know what... I still don't know what they mean by that. This is a homework that I'm working on. I'm basically getting numerical solutions to this system of PDEs, which is like two-dimensional Navier-Stokes. I'm still working on solving it in all the different ways, or like using all the different methods that they ask for. So my light feels weird right now. That seems better. I'm getting towards the end of it though, and I don't know if I'll be able to get to it tonight, but we're gonna have to actually visualize this, and we're gonna simulate like basically hurricanes, and we can smash hurricanes into each other and stuff. Slap it into Chat GPT? Absolutely not. That ain't me. And so yeah, if I get bored of this, that's or something at some point, I might switch gears and LaTeX up homework for another class for apply to complex analysis. But yeah, for now we're writing Python code. How many lines am I up to? 148, not bad. Okay, so since I don't know what they want with the residual thing, I'm going to ignore it and move on to the next part, which is using Fourier transforms. Wait, omega? I thought I was saving psi. Oh, I'm supposed to save omega. Herbsch? Glad I checked that. That would I would have been really mad at myself if I submitted it with the wrong thing. So yeah, these variables down here are what the autograder actually checks. And if I made it check the wrong variable, I would feel real stupid. Oh, I wonder where they're checking omega and not psi. I thought psi was the one that we're interested in for visualizing. Using FFT. Guys, I just sneezed and I had an explosion because my nose was stuffy. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Sorry. Oh my god. Dude, I hate that when you're like sniffling for like 2 hours and then you sneeze and it just all comes out. That happened to me once in high school, and I went to the bathroom to clean up, and I think I just like went into the stall and used toilet paper, and so when another dude like walked in, he just heard me like sniffling in his stall, and he called out like, "Dude, are you okay?" Because like he thought I was crying. I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I just sneezed." Okay, I need to. How does the Fourier transform work for solving this? So the Fourier transform. We're Fourier transforming this equation. And so we can solve for psi if we take the Fourier transform of omega, divide that, stick a negative sign on it, divide it by um, the Fourier transformed coordinates, or whatever. I'm just confused on what kx and ky should actually be, I guess. Actually, they tell us what that should be. Wow, they give us the exact... Okay, they actually just give this to us in a slide. Uh, The coefficients are for like Fourier. We're not doing like a Fourier series. We're not. Well, we're taking the Fourier transform of a function. We're not like solving for the coefficients or anything. Also, welcome in, Flofi. No. These are the we're taking the Fourier transform of a PDE. The independent variables for this PDE are x and y. Well, I mean t is in there, but it's a constant for the sake of this equation. When you take the Fourier transform, x and y are transformed to k sub x and k sub y. Those become our new coordinates. And I was confused on what those coordinates should be. But on a separate screen, I just realized that they gave us a line that we can basically just copy and paste. So, that was going to be a polynomial because they said to take the FFT, which is discrete. Yeah, fast Fourier transform is discrete. Python is going to get the coefficients for us and do all of that work, though. We're not going to have to do any of that by hand. Yeah. Python's been mostly a nuisance to me because there's certain things about it that I just don't like, but it is nice for stuff like that. Okay, so let's copy and paste. Let's start by renaming all our variables. Well, okay, this one is going to have to change dramatically. So we'll leave the rest of it as it is for now. This line will also have to change, so leave that as it is. Okay, so... Ah! Knock my pen over. We need to take... the Fourier transform of omega. Omega hat is equal to np dot fft dot ooh. Now here's the thing. I've been flattening out my matrices into one-dimensional vectors. I think that's not going to work when it comes to Fourier transforms. We need to keep it two-dimensional, I assume. Yeah. So let's do this type of thing. FFT.FFT2 of omega 0, maybe? Is that the right syntax? It's not complaining. Thinking. So here's the thing: when you do the Fourier transform, there's this like shift of the coordinates that happens, and I don't know if we're supposed to unshift it or not. I'm gonna. I'm gonna assume we shift it, I guess. Uh, I'm a little bit nervous that the code they gave us assumes that we don't shift it, but I'm gonna. I assume they thought of that and that we should shift it. So we have our omega hat. We need kx and ky. Kx. So I guess, I assume because of some periodic nature of whatever, our new domain, our domain was from -20 to 20 or -10 to 10, but the new domain is going to be 0 to 2 pi. And so kx will be 2 times np dot pi divided by the length of the domain, 20. Do I have that as a variable? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Times. This is where it gets weird. Well, not that weird. It's kind of weird though. np.concatenate and a tuple np.arange np.arange 0 n floor 2 comma np.arange minus n floor 2 0. And this line right here makes me think that it's not shifted. Because why would this one come first? Yeah, I think it's not shifted. I don't know why you wouldn't shift, but I think I'm gonna put my money on not shifting things. KY is the same thing. And we're gonna set kx. We don't want to divide by 0. Gonna set it to 1e minus 6. Same with ky. Clonk. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Ooh. Sometimes the fortunes are really bad, but that's not a bad one. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. I was lurking on your stream. Hope it was good. Okay, I think we need to mesh grid. On auto complete. You don't stream? Sure, sure. That's right. That's my bad. Yeah, chillin'. I thought I would just be very like frustrated at this homework that I'm working on, but I'm actually making pretty good progress. Okay, so the thing we want here is oh, this isn't even the final answer. This is psi hat. It's equal to negative omega hat divided by capital Kx squared plus capital Ky squared. Oh, no, no, np.fft.ifft2. You have to invert the transform. That's always a helpful step. Okay, theoretically this works. And theoretically, we can copy paste it here, but you need to be tabbed. Oh. Well, that's a problem. I need to make this back into a matrix. It's a flattened one-dimensional array. I need to put it back to a two-dimensional matrix. Is there like a split method? Oh, yeah, reshape. Duh. That preserves the values, right? Good. Dot reshape. Wait, no, it's mp dot reshape. What size do I want? I think it's 20 by 20. No, it's 64 by 64. So small n. Okay. Maybe like that. I hope it's like that. uh I guess I'll just hit run and see if it complains. It seems okay. I should comment out the GM res. It takes so long. Oh my god. I for a brief second I saw that OBS had an encoding issue because I think this takes up so much of my CPU. Oh my god. GM res was 24 seconds. Fourier transform was 24.2. LaTeX? No? Are you talking about like maybe this right here with like the curly braces? That's a format stream, which is like a Python thing. Or if you mean like the stream title, I'm not doing the LaTeX stuff right now. The LaTeX, if I do it, is going to be over here on Overleaf. Oh yeah, sorry, no, uh, the two things in the title are separate. Um, the thing I'm doing right now is the Navier-Stokes thing, which I'm trying to get numerical solutions for it for my homework, which I think I just did. I've probably done something wrong, but I think I've solved it 5 different ways now, which was the assignment. Oh yeah, this program here is called Visual Studio Code, or just VS Code. The variables look gorgeous. Oh, over here. I got yelled at when I first showed this at the start of the stream because I initially did the physics convention of putting the like the d tau at the start of the integral and the dt at the start because I just felt like it, but I got shamed into putting them back the right way. um So there's a part two to this homework, which is to visualize the things that we just did. Well, not even things we just did, but basically like this can simulate like hurricanes. I don't know if like hurricane is the exact right term, but basically that. And this part two is to make a bunch of crazy situations and smash hurricanes together and numerically simulate that. These are like different scenarios where like two hurricanes spinning the opposite way, two spinning the same way. And then I guess these first two are stationary. Somehow in this third one we make them move into each other. So I don't think I want to. I mean, maybe we can depending on my mood, but I'd be interested to visualize the thing that I just did as a way of verifying that I did it right, because they should all look about the same. So if one of them looks different, we can know to troubleshoot that one. So let's look up how to use matplotlib.animation. D in frames. I don't know what I don't know what any of that means. So I think I want to look at artist animation. Because I already have things computed. Oh my god. You got a David Beckham ad. I've heard his name. Who is he again? Oh. His beard is a little patch there and I can't unsee it. Man, his beard it's a little bit rough, I gotta say. It means that you like soccer, I think, Skirtle. His beard looks... Does he have neck tattoos? Oh yeah, okay. His beard looks nicer in this picture. He's one of the best players of the generation. Set piece specialist? Like for a movie? Oh no. Never mind. He's hot? Eh, you know. When you look like me, everyone else just seems kind of average. That could be a compliment or an insult, I think. Hashtag best beard on Twitch, you know it. Yep, it's soccer. This is Merca. Football is a game that hardly involves your feet. Deal with it. I don't know what a set piece is besides a thing you have on a movie. Soccer is just a kid's game here, okay? Dude, this page is entirely unhelpful to me. Oh my god. Ooh, pretty. It's for I never played Dungeons and Dragons. Consider yourself lucky. Hymns is a list of lists. Each row is a list of artists to draw in the current frame. Here we're just animating one artist, the image in each frame. Hmm. F of XY. Okay. There's hope for me? Thank God. At least someone has hope for me. Enjoy the games. Okay, so maybe we should try to use this example. Okay. I guess let's start writing stuff. Fig AX equals plt.subplots. So we have 9 frames here. for each time. Um, ax.mshow. And this is where we need our two-dimensional thingy-mabob. Wait. Yes. So let's just take omega dir. Why not? Hmm. Want just the ith row. Oop. Annie. Oh, Annie. Wait, what? Where is it? Oh, Annie equal. Okay. Annie equals animation dot. Wait. Oh, oops. I need to. Matplotlib dot animation as animation. I don't remember what the rest of that one Alien Star Wars says, but the one goes, "Oh, Annie." He's like a bug looking alien. That's what I think of when I see ANI. Okay. What do all these other parameters mean? Interval, beelit, repeat delay. Oh, okay. We want that. We want that. I guess we can use blitting. So wait, interval equals 50. Let's get blit. I feel like 1,000 probably too long since I don't have that many frames. Let's just put it, well, wait, how many frames did they use? They have 60 frames and a delay of 50. So that's 300 seconds. That's 3 seconds. Wait. What? 60 frames a second. Wait, no, 60. They have 60 frames. Why is this only 3 seconds? There's... Oh, this is milliseconds, isn't it? Mmm. $50 milliseconds. For one frame. Translates to... Am I stupid? That's not 0.02 frames per second. No. Wait. If each frame is 50 milliseconds, I would need to do a conversion factor. That's why that's not working. 1 frame per 50 milliseconds times 1,000 milliseconds in 1 second. That's frames per second. 20 frames per second. Why did I care about that? Because I wanted to know why they have 1,000 for the repeat delay. I should just hit run on my code. Why am I doing this? You know, if I get an actual animation out of this, I'm gonna be so excited. Just takes forever to do these last 2 methods. I should really have copy pasted this to a separate file. Wait. No! No! I never hit show! I made the animation, I just never showed it. Now I gotta wait again. Oh! Oh! Oh, how could I show this to you guys? Oh, okay. Uh, it said somewhere on this page. Where does this get saved? Come on. I assume it's gonna get saved just like down here. No! Uh, do I need to have FFmpeg installed? Is that the issue? That would make sense. Come on. I need to figure this out anyway. Okay, let's matplotlib animation ffmpeg unavailable. IH264 is probably important. Okay, back to Ubuntu command line. Um, see if that works. The first one. We'll do H264 after. Dude, I want this to work so bad. Because if I can get this one to work, I want to figure out how to get, like, I guess I want 10 of them at once. I want to animate Omega and Psi for all 5 of these different methods. And also, if I get it into an MP4, I can actually show the stream. Because right now it's not possible for me to show that the window that pops up. Do I need to close out of my VS Code? I'm going to do that to be safe. It's taking its sweet time. I have way too many tabs open. Oh. The following new packages will be installed. Oh, good. It's getting X264 for me. The following package will be updated. Yeah, who cares? Proceed. Y. think it's almost done. Yes, okay, it's done. Go back to VS Code. And run. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Wait, excuse me. Why is... There we go. Okay, it's working. Oh no. That... Wait, what? That's a new one. Uh... What? What does this mean? Double rainbow? What does it mean? If I need to update my FFmpeg after I just installed it... No? Okay, it's already up to date. Slim, hello. It's treating me pretty good. Um... I just managed to animate a numerical solution I got for two-dimensional Navier-Stokes. And I'm trying to figure out how to save it as a video so I can actually show it on the stream. And I'm also gonna have to do that for the homework assignment anyway. I'm getting these weird errors though. Yeah. It's all done in Python. I just tried hitting run again on the code just to see if it magically decides to work. There's no reason why it should. Just went out for a nice walk? Hell yeah. Hey, Roxra. This freaking guy. I still need to watch your most recent video. I haven't had a moment to do that yet. You're cutting right now too. Yeah, this is some weird stuff that I'm doing, but it's all part of the journey. Why? This is what I did. I didn't do dash C, I guess. The chem test? Oh, good luck. Specifying the Conda Forge channel fixed my issue. Hmm. Oh, do I need to try all of the below? No, it's for a different error though. Me and one year actual education in the other. Nice. I appreciate you being in both chats. Ugh. Man, I I started to feel a headache set in. Um. Okay. If I forget about saving it, can I just find a way to show this on stream? Let me see if I can improvise something. Display capture. That might do it. Make sure there's nothing on the screen that I care about. I don't think so. Oh! Look at that! Look at that! It's animated! It's not much, but like I made that. I think that's awesome. Coding's definitely not optimal, but as long as my CSP teacher takes it, IDC. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, just kind of do what you gotta do to get by. So yeah, to be honest, I don't know what this really even means. This is omega, which is the vorticity. I don't know what the vorticity is though. uh okay. I do feel like I should stop looking at screens for a while. This feels like a good place to end the stream because I don't want this headache to get worse. I'll figure out this saving issue at some point, and I hopefully once I make some cool animations, I'll post them on Discord or show them on stream. Yeah, I think that's a good place as any to call it. What did I? Oh, I hit some weird hotkey. Oh, what the hell? There's a smiley face and a spade. Because I hit Alt and a number key. That's funny. Okay. Anyway. Headache means you're learning? Yeah. Or I'm staring at screens for too long.